Intense violence erupts in Moraytown amidst ongoing 24-hour ban following recent tussles over border crossing. One commando injured in scuffles. And total positive cases of COVID-19 in India climbs 107 with 2 more new cases. Maharashtra becomes highest infected state. A very good afternoon to you all. I'm Kanal Sambandur. I'm presenting you this Sunday afternoon news. Now let's begin our bulletin with the top stories of the day. Intense violence erupted in Moraytown today amidst the ongoing 24-hour ban following the recent tussles between police and 2 civilians over border crossing. Protesters came out on street and blocked roads demanding actions against the police personnel involved in the incident. Technical police resorted to firing of tear gas cells to contain the situation. Sources said protesters retaliated by pelting stones, hurting one commando in the eye. Technopol DC and many police personnel are putting all-out efforts to contain the situation, which has gone little out of control. It may be mentioned that various civil bodies of Moray called the 24-hour ban amidst impositions of CRPC Section 144 in Moraytown after the tussles over between border crossing. Positive cases of COVID-19 in India have reached 107 with 12 new confirmed cases. Maharashtra is the highest coronavirus-affected state in India. The virus has affected 127 countries, infecting nearly 1,57,000 people worldwide, out of which 75,939 people have recovered and 75,170 are active cases currently. COVID-19 has killed a total of 5,839 people so far. It has killed 3,199 people in China, 611 in Iran, 1,441 people in Italy, and 2 people in India. Meanwhile, 117 people with symptoms of COVID-19 have been quarantined in Mizoram. Government has declared holiday for all schools and colleges in the country and has also prohibited mass gathering in the wake of coronavirus situation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lead India at the video conference of all SAARC member countries to chalk out a common strategy to fight COVID-19 in the region at 5 p.m. today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed desire that the leadership of SAARC nations should chalk out a strong strategy to fight coronavirus on Friday. The Prime Minister in a Twitter suggested that suggestions that there should be a discussion through video conferencing. He said examples can't be set to the world and South Asia, which is home to a significant number of global populations, that no stone is left unturned to ensure that people are healthy. 1,764 spectacles were distributed to beneficiaries in Manipur under Netra Kumbh 2019-2020 today. Sakshamt Manipur, National Medicos Organization and Seva Bharati jointly organized the distribution event at Vald Vidya Mandir School in Palace Compound. Speaking on the sideline, Secretary of Sakshamt Manipur, Jadumani Sharma, said 2,535 were checked up during the free eye care camp under Netra Kumbh held since December last year in Imphal and at Khopum village. He added that cataract surgery were conducted at Jenims on 181 people from Imphal and 32 people from Khopum.
Naturally blind oikiba kangpuduna tokhaiba ama ore aduga artificially akoina oidaba yaba akoina care la hogdabadagi blindness ohelakpado madudagi prevent tongnabi damakta akoina eye checkup tawbuni eye gi care logdaba kangpu singsidai akoina care longnabagi message ama gaso mu pijaba cataract ki oirbuchu adugi then glaucoma gi oirbuchu madugi preventive measures oina akoi madu free the treatment tawba khotpagi adumba loinama akoina arrange tawjakhre aduga loina nanga sigi anoba sichu yengbi kiba mioi singsidai da distribution mention tokjabagi mit asi yam aruba yamna migi tangai phadaba organ amani masigi care se phajana lomina si masidagi ekhoina kitang khak minor oina sexual hogdabadagi maram oidana ekhoigi mit tang bana singba adugumba thoktana bagi ekhoigi adugi pandam dani.
Renowned preschool of the country, Petald, has opened its fourth branch at Nongmaibung, Wangkairakpam Laikai in Infal East District today. National awardee R.K. Vidur, Infal East Police Deputy SP Operation W. Isor Chandra and Assistant General Manager of BSNL Dr. T.S. Sarat Chandra graced the event organized by Kongtang State to Share Future. Speaking on the occasion, member of Kongtang State to Share Future, K. Nongalaima said the school, renowned for its innovative approach in education, will cater to children from the 6 months to 4 years old.
Manipur ki educational sectors educational scenarios combine change to me combine save to me have one the sum khana matam de anga masya ma hai ta di am ko de sem ya de na grassroots level de sem madam ne have di wakhal da o the starting when anga ni grassroots level de na ho je har ga ko je preschool je start ho gi bane aduga preschool je loi ga bana te ko higher educational sectors me am ki planning lazari.
Pre-production ceremony of Shuti filmed productions of fourth Manipur feature filmed Ahingshina Loidringai and fifth productions Machanupa Ahumd was held at Dipok today. Ahingshina Loid by Virendra Shalamd and produced by R.K. Nalini. Artists Gokul and Abhinav are in the lead role of the film, while Machanupa Ahum is directed by O.C. Maida and produced by L.B. Moirang themed. Artists Kaiku, Bonnie, Maya Chaudhary and Shushmita are in the lead role of the film. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on slashings of petrol and diesel rates amidst the fall in global prices. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break. You are watching Sunday Afternoon News. Petrol price was on Sunday cut by 12 paisa and liter and diesel rate by 14 paisa as the oil companies moderated rate reductions aims amid the fall in global price to absorb the hike in the excise duty on fuel by the government. Petrol in Delhi now costs rupees 69.75 per litre, while diesel is priced at rupees 62.44, according to a price notification of state-owned oil firms. Delhi has the lowest fuel price among metro because of low state taxes. Industry sources said the reductions in rate would have been higher, but for the rupees 3 per litre increase in the excise duty effect on Saturday. Oil companies, they said, had been moderating reductions warranted in retail price in anticipations of an excise duty hike. The government has on Saturday hiked excise duty on petrol and diesel by a stepped rupees 3 per litre each to garner about rupees 39,000 crore additional revenue as it repeated its 2014-15 act of not passing on the gain arising from the slump in international oil prices. Goods and Services Tax GST Council today declares to increase GST rates on mobile phones to 18% from the 12% with effect from April 1st. The council also decided to slash GST on maintenance, repair and overhaul services of aircrafts to 5% from the 12%, while the tax rate on the handmade and machined-made matchsticks has been rationalized to 12%. Briefing media in New Delhi after chairing GST Council meeting, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said the Council has decided to waive the late fee for delaying filing of annual returns for the financial years 2018 and 2019 by entitled with a turnover of less than 2 crore rupees. The minister also said interest will be leviated on net tax liability from July 1st for delayed GST payments. She said the council has emphasized which has designed the GST and to provide a better grooms GSTN system by July of 2020. US President Donald Trump has been tested negative for coronavirus. President Trump met with Brazilian delegations last week, at least one member of which has since tested positive. His position, Senator Conley, confirmed the statement on Saturday. Trump has extended a travel ban to Britain and Ireland to try to slow the spread of a pandemic that has shut down much of the daily routine of American life. After White House officials took the unprecedented step to check the temperatures of journalists entering the briefing room, Trump told reporters that he took a test for the virus on Friday night. Now the sports news. Atletico de Kolkata ATK has backed the champion title of the Hero Indian Super League ISL football tournament 2019-20, which kicked off from the 20th of October 2019. In the final match played at Goa's Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Fatodara Stadium yesterday, Atletico de Kolkata ATK thrashed Chennai Football Club 3-1 to clinch record third ISL title. For the winners, JV's Hernandez netted 2 goals at 10 and 90 plus 3 minutes of the match, while EDU Garcia netted 1 goal at 48 minutes. The lone goal of the losing team was scored by Nerijus Vizquist at 69th minute of the match. It may be mentioned that yesterday's final match was played behind closed doors without any spectators due to threat of COVID-19 pandemic. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Intense violence erupts in Moray town amidst ongoing 24-hour band following recent tussles over border crossing. 1 commando injured in scuffles. And total positive cases of COVID-19 in India climbs 107 with 2 more new cases. Maharashtra becomes highest infected state.